Alright guys, we are back with a brand new princess pick list, and it's all New York City Comic-Con exclusive.
What?
So stay tuned. Welcome back, Gainers, to another incredible, exciting, fantastic episode of ComicGains! If you're new to the show, I'm Adam.
I'm Zach, and this is the Princess, Her Royal Highness, looking very lovely today, just like usual. Do that princess way, a bow down, respect, and there's Coco, of course. So do that doggy paw wave, too.
Ah, the doggy paw wave.
Doggy paw wave.
Alright guys, so today is Saturday, and I hope everybody is enjoying themselves, and all of you that are at New York City Comic-Con, which is going on this weekend. We, however, are not. We are in Seattle. But we thought it'd be an interesting list, and we were doing Princess Picks this week, and Princess picking 5 of her favorite books. And, the New York City Comic-Con exclusive list dropped, and she was showing us all which ones were her favorite books. And we're like, hey, this would be a perfect time to make a list of the princess's favorite New York City Comic-Con exclusives for the year 2022. And there was a lot of good books. So, I mean, even though she did get a bonus book, so there's 6 books actually on this list, I would say like 95% of those exclusives were pretty awesome. Like some great artists, great covers, some really cool stuff. So this list could be much, much bigger, and this video could be really, really long. But for all intensive purposes, these are her 6 favorite covers. And Zach and I will do our best job to explain why they're her favorite, and actually Zach's found you some good pricing on too. So if you really like some of these books that the princess likes, we have some pricing for you as well. So before we get into any of these exclusive talks, Zach has an exclusive drink to the ComicGains show.
It's champagne. No,
he's gonna pop some bottles.
It's Martinelli's, a sparkling cider. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Only the best for ComicGains. So let's see it. This might be the messiest drink on the show, or it could just come right off.
She got like a sword that just goes shink.
Nah, then you
Isn't
like.
that how Pete Davidson killed himself?
Yeah, you like.
Hopefully we didn't spoil that for anybody.
Yeah, I actually probably just did. Oh no, they don't even know what movie we're talking about.
We're not gonna say it.
Don't say it. But yeah, it was pretty good.
So Martinelli's sparkling cider.
Uh-oh.
No, you're good. You gotta tap it, right? Just a little tappy. Can you flick it or something? Flick it, Zach.
Flick? I think we got delivery. That sounds like a heavy footstep.
Or is it DiGiorno's? There we
We got
go.
delivery. Oh, jeez, it's leaking. Uh-oh.
Just put your mouth over it.
Hold on.
Just go. No, it would shut out by now, right? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Don't put. Yeah, see,
Okay.
you're good. You're good.
All right.
Take a swig and we'll get into these New York City Comic-Con exclusives.
Oh, that's good. I haven't had this in a while. I forgot what it tastes like.
It is really good. Sparkling
Wow.
cider's really good.
Wow.
Princess likes sparkling
All
cider
right,
a lot
let's
too.
get into this.
All right, guys. So, New York City Comic-Con. We'll give a little explanation in case you're new to exclusives and you're not really sure, like, what the heck is the Gaines crew talking about with exclusives. So, obviously, New York City Comic-Con is this weekend. It's one of the biggest, if not the biggest con. There's a couple of other ones that are pretty close in size to this one. But I would say by far they have some of the best exclusives that come out. So exclusives are basically like anybody or company or YouTuber or anything like that could pay enough money to have like Marvel or Dynamite or DC or anybody make them an exclusive comic with an exclusive artist for the cover. And usually they're very limited print run. And this is a great opportunity to sell it as at a con, because then it's like specific to New York City or San Diego or Emerald City or whatever. And so it's a really cool limited print. And a lot of times they pick books that are really popular at the time too, so that kind of helps out with the sales. But Key Collector put out a very big list of all the New York City Comic-Con exclusives, and these are the princess's top 5 plus 1 bonus book. And I think that she had a hard time making this list because she was like, I like this, no, I like this, no, this one was better, like, okay, no, I like this one. And she has multiple reasons for these books. So we'll kick this off. And believe it or not, we have none of these books. So you won't see the princess get up at all. She's like, I'm not getting up at all for this video because we didn't get to go to New York City. But Yeah, so these are her picks, not necessarily mine and Zach's, because we all have different taste in books. Zach and Princess really like their lady cover books, which is not necessarily my forte. But we'll get back to books. First off, we have the Midnight Suns #1 from New York City Comic Con, obviously. This is the In Hook Lee, limited to 1,000, and this is a Comic Mint exclusive. This is the awesome magic cover where she's like pulling the sword out of the back. I also think it's kind of interesting. It looks very similar to that Hellions book that In Hook Lee did later or earlier this year, except they're like mirrored, like Psylocke is flipped, her arm's like pulling the sword out of the other side. But it's a beautiful cover. He kind of draws like the silhouette, very, very nice. I can see why Princess digs this book. Magic is up there. She's in like, you're one of your top 5 ladies, right? Easily. So, I don't know, Zach, what's this book selling for right now if it's so hot?
Yeah, so the Midnight Sun book is selling on eBay right now for $79.99 to as high as $119.95. It's all over the place. And I think it's selling at the con for like 40 or 50 bucks.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's a for sure pickup, to get at the con. It's a very beautiful cover. Very simple, but beautiful. I like it.
What do you think about longevity on a book like this?
It shouldn't have... I mean, it will have some legs, but you have to think about the other kind of books that are kind of similar to it. It's like one every once in a while goes really good for a long time, and then one goes good for like a 30-day period. This one I probably buy 3 copies, so 2 of them get all paid for.
And then keep one.
And then keep
At least
one.
it's on a good book too. Midnight Suns #1.
Right.
I like that. I like that book that goes along with it. That's a good new jump. Midnight Suns is all of a sudden getting hotter, and I like this new team.
My thoughts is you get 3 of them for $40 a piece. You pay $120. Sell 2 of them for $80. You pocket $40 and you keep the book. That right there.
That's money in the bank, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So y'all know Princess likes her some Mark Brooks, and she likes her some Psylocke. So when you put those 2 together, you get XMen #15 exclusive. So I believe there's actually 3 covers for this book, and they all look similar, slightly different. So she likes all of them, but the one she chose here is the one where she kind of has like that sonic star kind of like coming out of her face. You can see her using the powers here. This is a Comic Kingdom exclusive, so Comic Kingdom put this book together. And he's done this in the past, like Mark Brooks does, where he puts out like one exclusive and he'll do 2 other ones that are very similar. It's a nice trap to get you to buy all 3 of them. I think even at the same con, there's the Amazing Spider-Man, number 10 or something, or I think at the same time, that also has 2, the Mary Jane and Black Cat, which look exactly the same too. They're also Mark Brooks.
Funny.
But great book, cool book. Zach, what's the price on this one going for?
Only saw I could find was $79.95, but it's a sweet Mark Brooks cover. They tend to do very well aftermarket, at least stay of its current value.
Yeah, those other
But that really nice one that you have, that's just, it's been doubling in price every couple of years, it seems. So and this book right here has the same kind of feel too. So I don't think you can buy 3 of them and flip all of them for more money, or maybe just aren't able to get that many, and that's why there's only like 1 sell on eBay. But this is for sure a PC book.
Yeah, it didn't look like too many people were selling this one. It was a little bit harder to look up.
Yeah, this is a definite PC book. I would at least buy 1, and then if you buy 2, hope that's going to go up more in price. It probably will, but who knows?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lovely book.
Great book. Okay, next up, we've got Harley Quinn #22, and there was a lot of good Harley Quinn books. She had a hard time deciding between these Harley Quinn, but she picked the variant cover by David Nakayama in the gold foil, and this is the one where she's actually wearing like the red outfit. I think there's one that's like a kind of a black and white pink one or something.
I think so.
Kind of hard to tell. And but this is done by Illuminati, the group, the combination group. There you got like Unknown Comics and what together making this book, and it looks like how David Nakayama does a bunch of those covers, where it's like the very plain color background with the very beautiful drawn woman on the front. Just a good book, just a good classic book. He's done a lot of books like this, but Princess likes this one. She digs it. It's on her list. Zach, what is this selling for? And foils are always cool too. actually, you don't see too many of these Nakayama covers in foil, so that does make it a little bit more rare.
Selling range is $71 to $89.99, so pretty good resale price. It's a pretty decent cover. I love Harley Quinn, but I think I got all the Harley Quinn covers that I actually want as of right now. So I would personally pass on this one, but it's a lovely cover. It is a lovely cover. If you really like Harley Quinn, you should probably get it.
Harley. There's that Ivan
really
Tao
like
one that was really cool. That kind of looks like a John Tyler Christopher homage. That one was pretty cool. That almost made her list. That was a good book.
Very nice.
That's a good book. Okay, we got 3 more books for you. Now this is an interesting one, and I like that she picked this one, but it's an interesting one. So, Princess likes her genies. Genie in a bottle kind of stuff. So you got 8 Billion Genies #1. This is the variant by Ryan Brown. So this book, it looks exactly like regular cover A, but it's a foil edition, and it's done by Wish Upon a Star. Is the exclusive on this one. Now, I think this is interesting because obviously it's the same kind of cover as regular cover A, so it doesn't quite have that same like new appeal to you. But I think longevity-wise, a foil version of book #1, which is already an expensive book, and it's already then becomes more limited in print run. This book has a lot more longevity than a lot of these books on the list, and I could see she was saying this is a book that a lot of people are looking for right now. But what's the price on this one, though, Zach? I think it's probably the most expensive one on our list, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's right up next to the Midnight Suns. It's selling for a constant $98.99 to $100. Pretty close. They're all selling within a couple bucks of each other, and it's always about $100. I would say longevity. It's probably going to be similar to the situation was Something's Killing the Children kind of longevity. But I've never read it, so I never read 8 Billion Genies yet, so I can't really make a...
What? You haven't read it? I haven't read it either. I read it.
I can't make an absolute for sure. Like, if I like the character, I mean, I'm going to be biased. I'm like, this is going to be amazing. But, I can't say for sure if this is going to be like a big book 10 years down the road. But it is a big selling book right now because it will sell right now. So buy if you can.
Yeah, that's a good one to
if
look
you're at
out
the con.
for. There's a bunch of variants for Something Killing the Children #1 that all of a sudden that blew up with it as the regular cover A went up too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And as soon as they're probably going to make a TV show or movie about this.
I would hope
I would
movie.
think
Miniseries. Hope like a miniseries.
Yeah.
HBO miniseries.
If they do that, this book will take off like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like $500 book.
Yeah, I think it ends soon too. Almost the last book comes out, right? Pretty soon. Princess is the only one that's read it out of the 3 of us, so she'll tell you all about it. Just stay to the end of the video. All right. Okay. Next up on the list, and this is an interesting one. I actually like this. Oh, dropping phone. I actually like this book quite a bit. But Princess put on Amazing Fantasy 1000, which I always thought that was weird. I was wondering where they got the one. Maybe if you guys let us know, how did they get to the 1000? Is that because they tied in together with Amazing Spider-Man? Was it all his books together equals 1000?
It's probably a sequential
from Amazing
Fantasy. Started this
15?
and then they started over here. I'd probably say it's like. Because originally, I think they stopped at issue 700 or something.
No, it goes all
like
to 800. Yeah, it's at least
so
800.
It's not that far off.
So really. 200 more books. It could have been 200 more books. I could see that. Okay, but specifically, she liked the Tyler Kirkham Virgin variant. We're big Tyler Kirkham fans in this house. We love that guy. But it's sweet because also an homage to Hulk Annual 1. So very great. This is Steranko cover, right?
Steranko.
Yeah, Steranko cover on that one. But this is an exclusive through Midtown Comics and Whatnot. So Whatnot actually jumped in and helped them out. This is also a Whatnot exclusive. We're big fans of Whatnot. And I don't know, Zach, what is this one selling for?
Between $40 and $69.99.
A little more affordable.
Yeah, a little bit more affordable. They're probably thinking, like, what's the legs on this book? I mean, it's homage covers. Homages do pretty decent. Not like crazy, but pretty decent in the long run. So it's not a bad buy at all. Mm-hmm. But is it going to be worth $1,000, 50 years from now? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. But it's
hard
a
to say.
cover.
I don't know if there was much going on. And I got like one copy of the Amazing Fantasy 1000. I don't think there was much going on in that book. It was just kind of like a cool anniversary. But no major first appearances that I saw.
That's really what you really are looking for when you go for the exclusives. If it has a potentially big first appearance.
Yeah. Sometimes the artwork can save it, but that's rare. So that's pretty rare. Okay. And last but not least on the list, Princess likes her Draculina so much, but this is Draculina number 6 by Michael McComb, and she picked the limited one to 50, the metal edition, comic exposure exclusive. There is a matching Vampirella. I think it's like Vampirella Strikes that goes along with this. It looks like they're like between two pieces of glass, kind of touching hands together. Beautiful, beautiful cover. I really dig the eyes actually the most in this book. The really bright blue eyes. Really, really pretty. Very cool book. I didn't even look to see how expensive is this one going.
About $32.99.
And it's limited to 50?
Limited to 50, geez.
Yeah, there's only 50, and it's metal foil.
It's very limited, unless I looked at the wrong one.
There's non-metal foil.
Then there probably hasn't been sold yet on eBay. Then.
Okay.
So, I
was like, dang, it's only $32.
I mean, it's a cool cover. I mean, you'd want both of them. You'd want them side by side, honestly. Draculina and Vampirella. I mean, and it's foil, it's metal. They're probably going to get 9/8 or 9/9s, maybe even a 10. A tan. And how cool would that look?
A tan?
A tan.
A tan?
Yeah, they're like almost like bookends, like that. How it looks like it, like you put it at the end of your bookshelf. Be like, oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So lot of really good books there. I hope everyone's having a really good time at New York City Comic Con. Let us know in the comments down below if you got a chance to pick any of these up, or is there a different one that you really like? I actually really like that Miles Morales 39, the Ivan Tao one, and then the Batman Beyond one was pretty cool. The Delato, I think that's a Comic Tom exclusive. Both of those were pretty cool. Is there anything that you were looking at?
I mean, I like the Midnight Sun one, number 1.
Yeah.
That Mark Brooks cover was also cool too.
Yeah.
Those
they're picking the same books.
Ones. Pretty good.
Their minds think alike. Their minds think alike.
Yeah,
it makes it easier for me when we all get comics and they just fight over it.
Yeah, I look through box and get pretty. Look what I found. Hey, give that to me.
And I'm like, nobody wants this Bronze Age book. I'll take it. That's mine.
Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'm nice.
All right, guys. We will let you get back to your digging and fun on this Saturday. We want to remind all of you guys, though, we are going to do a Whatnot show today. So right after this, if you watch this at 2 or later, at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you have Zach and Adam first at ComicGains Show. All Star Wars. All of our auctions start off at $1 and 30-second auction, so it's crazy. I think a lot of people are catching on that we have some of the best deals going on Whatnot. Some of, not the best, but some of the. That's what I like to look for, shows that start out at $1, $2, $3 that are just pumping out books. We only do for an hour and a half and get some good stuff. We warm up your palate. Because then Princess comes out to as the main course at 6 o'clock, and she has a nice exclusive one this week. You got Scotty Young's hip hops stuff from. She's digging into the PC now. She's getting PC Princess books. So you got that at 6 o'clock, and then you have the best closer on Whatnot. You got Johnny 5 Alive coming on after Princess. It'll be kind of like closing picture, The score is already ahead. He's going to come up and clean house. Johnny's going to come on after Princess. He will start when her show ends, so I think it's more like 7:30. So you get all 3 shows. He had his first show last week, which went really, really well. He had a lot of books going for great deals, so check all that out. And as usual, guys, if you like seeing us do these lists, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, because we do go live on Wednesdays if y'all want to hang out with us on Wednesdays. And leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about New York City Comic Con. Zach, you got anything else?
Yeah, sure. How you do that is you gotta take a horse. You gotta extend its neck so it can get all the greens up in the trees. You gotta put some dots on it, some little weird horns on there. And that's how you become a giraffe. You ever think anybody put a saddle on a giraffe and rode a giraffe? Or is that frowned upon? Can you do it? Their backs are kind of arched, right?
When they lean over to drink water, they have to do something, otherwise their heart explodes or something like that.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh,
there's a muscle in there that tightens on their neck so that their heart doesn't explode when they drink water.
Oh wow!
Something I could be way wrong. No. There's something weird like that.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
if it's true.
All right, guys. Until we see you next time, remember, stay safe.
And get those giraffe gains. Hopefully you ride them.
High up in the
Ride on
Ride
the
the giraffe.
All right, later.
tree.